You are now listening to the voice of horror. Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, everybody? It's a Sunday evening, and we're ready to finish up, or at least attempt to finish up, our Horror Madness bracket with the 90s horror wing. And yeah, this should be interesting. Kills with me and Coriander as well. What's going on, guys?
Not too
Not
much.
much.
How
How
about
are
you?
you?
All right. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. We're ready to rock and roll with this. Real quick, just to say hey to you guys in the chat. We got Russell. What's going on, Russell? Good to see you.
Hello.
We got JJ. We got Nathan. What's going on? What's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. Dan's in the chat. What's
Dan.
that made me jump? Kyle, what's going on? What's going on? All right. Okay, guys. So let's bring up our bracket here and kind of get situated. We did run some more polls, and we had an interesting situation happen. We had an interesting situation happen. That's the best way to describe it. So what we have so far, just to recap, in our 90s wing, because that's what we're focusing on today, finishing up. In our number one seed, we have Candyman, and then in the second spot, we have Scream 2. In the third spot, we have From Dusk Till Dawn. Fourth seed is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Fifth seed is Blair Witch. Sixth seed is Tremors. And in the seventh seed, according to our poll, which was a landslide, we have Misery that comes in. And I was actually quite happy about that. I really, really was, because I think Misery is really, really cool. What do you guys think about Misery? Does that deserve to be on the list? And if so, do you think that it is good at 7? Do you think it should be higher, lower? What do you think, Hill?
I'll always take Misery higher. But yes, Misery definitely deserves to be on the list. It's
All right.
it's a masterpiece.
Yes. What about you, Coriander?
Oh yeah, it definitely needs to be on here. I mean, Kathy Bates, she's incredible. So,
Right?
and she
Right?
really, she was great in this. So yeah, I think it's where
absolutely
it's in the spot. I think it's a pretty good spot. So yeah.
Okay. All right. And real quick, we got a couple people jumping in. We got Ronan. What's going on, Ronan? Good to see you. Good to see you. One of our channel members. Good to see you, man. We also got Brandon. Brandon's coming in. Also, another one of our Patreon members. How you guys doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ed's in the chat. What's up, Ed? What's up, Ed? Hope you're doing well. Nathan saying absolutely Misery is underrated. And Jim, what's going on? From Now It's Dark. Good to see you too. All right. Misery is fantastic, Brandon. I do agree with you. I do. It's still such a great movie. And we had done a watch party of that not too long ago, and it was great. Well, here's the thing, guys. And for you guys in the chat, this is why it is really cool to do this live with you guys. We had an interesting situation with our second poll. It was really, really interesting. We had two films that literally were neck and neck with each other, and we're going to break that tie today. So, guys, I want you guys to vote. You can only vote for one movie out of these two that I'm about to announce, and we're going to figure out who gets the 8th spot. Kill, you're never going to believe this. We had a tie, a full-blown tie between 1990s It, okay, and you guessed it, Michael Myers is still hanging in there with H2O. It's like every decade almost every decade here in this bracket, we have a Michael Myers movie, which is kind of cool. So, guys, let's vote between the two of those. We've got It from 1990, starring the absolutely legendary Tim Curry, and we've got Halloween H2O. And let us know which movie needs to be on this bracket. Kill, I'll start with you. What are you thinking between these two?
You know, if it's down to these two,
Hmm.
just for me, I gotta go with it. I gotta go with
Okay,
it. I mean, say what you want about it being, an ABC miniseries.
that's
Uh,
right.
it was
We
Nightmare
watched it
Fuel.
when it came on.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they had a bunch of good little mini series, that The Stand, you name it. But
That's right.
this one was Nightmare Fuel. It had a great cast, uh,
Hmm.
Tim Curry, John Ritter, you name it, and they
Hmm.
were able to do something that I think they did better than the motion picture version. They made me care about both sides of it, like the child actors
Ooh.
and the adult actors. So
Good point.
I'm gonna go for
Good
it.
point. All right. What about you, Coriander? What do you think between the two of these, It and H2O?
Oh, definitely it. I mean, I always
Okay.
praise how Tim Curry is the clown for me. So,
Hmm.
yeah, definitely.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we got going on in the chat. What's up, Unstable? Saying H2O. Jim's going with It. Brandon's going with It. Russell's going with It. JJ's going with It. All right. Jason's in the chat. What's going on? Saying he's going with It. Ronan's going with H2O. He's like, no, don't forget Michael Myers. Let's see. Nathan says It. Man, hard not to take H2O, but It. All right. And that's what it looks like. It looks like It is going to win pretty convincingly. But man, when we did the poll, it was neck and neck. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. It was literally neck and neck. All right. We're going with It. It is making it on the list. So I'm sure you guys will be happy about that too. Man, and I haven't, when was the last time you've seen it, Kill? Because I haven't seen it in a little while. I think it's at least been at least 5 years for me.
Oh, it's been longer for me, like at least a
Okay.
decade or so.
Okay. What about you, Coriander? Have you seen it in a while?
Oh God, they usually around like in October, they'll have it on cable, and if it's on, I'll
Hmm.
usually at least check it out. Yeah.
Nice.
So it
Nice.
hasn't been too long. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So we're going with It in the number 8 spot. All right. It is in there. It is in there. Oracle was saying It as well. Brandon saying Tim Curry made that series. It's so true.
Hmm.
It is so true. Jason, what's going on? Jason's in the chat. Jason Rushman. Okay. So let's do this, guys. Now we have to figure out what we got in the next spot. So we're going to go through the movies that remain left and have you guys in the chat vote for the movie that you want to be in the next seed. Let's talk about what we've got left. We've got Urban Legend. We've got Cape Fear. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Army of Darkness. Audition. The Sixth Sense. We've got Event Horizon. The People Under the Stairs by Wes Craven. Bram Stoker's Dracula. We've got Mimic. We've got In the Mouth of Madness. We've got H2O. We've got Child's Play 2. And we've got Nightbreed. And of course, Misery just made it on. And all the other movies have made it on the list as well. So that's what we've got left. All right, Kill. What are you thinking should be next?
I love classic monsters, and
Okay.
I love Gary Oldman. So I'm gonna
Eh.
have to vote for Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Ooh, okay. Wow.
Great cast. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Hopkins, Winona Ryder, just a great cast, and it just hit at a right time, and definitely
Mm-hmm.
a right time for me. And
Mm-hmm.
it did a traditional classic Dracula story, and did it well.
Good point. Good point. Good point. And Coriander, what about you? What do you think should be next on the list?
You know, Dracula is one of my favorites, and I'm
Yeah.
going with Kill. So yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's see what we have going on in the chat. Brandon saying lots of great picks here. Where's Tremors? Tremors is on. Tremors is on. Nathan says Child's Play 2 has got to be next. Okay. Brandon going with Event Horizon. Russell's going with Dracula. All right. Jason's going with Nightbreed. All right. We got some Nightbreed love in there. Good old Clive Barker. It is a good movie, man. I gotta admit, when we talked about that a while back, that was a lot of fun. And let's see what else we've got going on. And by the way, guys, as we're doing this, don't forget to hit the like button. It definitely helps out the channel, helps the stream, more importantly, to get out to people. Let's see. JJ's going with Urban Legend. Unstable's going with Event Horizon. Okay. Wow, we got 2 for Event Horizon. Wow. All right. I gotta admit, man, this is an interesting list, man. This is a lot different than our 70s wing. I think our 70s wing kind of played out a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. It's hard to describe, but the 70s wing played out kind of the way I thought it might. There were a couple of
Yeah.
movies in a few different positions, but ultimately, I think the 70s wing might be the only wing that turned out the way I thought that it probably would. Um, I don't know. Kill, you were agreeing with that?
Yeah, definitely. That
Okay.
one kind of played out the way that it should have.
There you go. I like the way you worded that. Like it should have. Oh man. Jim's going with Urban Legend. Okay. Now this is interesting, man. Echo's in the chat. What's going on, Echo? So it looks like we've got 2 for Urban Legend. We've got 2 for Event Horizon. We've got 1 for Nightbreed. All right, Russell, thank you for checking that out for me. I appreciate that. It really does help out. Okay, so look, just for the sake of making this easier, first of all, Kill, and I'll start with you. If you were picking between Urban Legend and Event Horizon, which one would you pick?
Man,
He's like,
I really like both of those movies.
I know, man. It's tough.
Just on Nightmare Fuel, I probably would choose Event Horizon.
Okay. How about you, Coriander?
I really don't remember much of Event Horizon, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with Urban Legend.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. And Echo saying I enjoyed Event Horizon. Echo, are you I assume Echo you're voting for Event Horizon, so that actually would break the tie, I believe. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2. Yeah, that would break the tie. All right. Wow. We're going to go with Event Horizon then. That's crazy. And I love Event Horizon, to be honest. Let me just say that. I just didn't know if it was going to make the list at this point. All right. Let's go with that. And by the way, Coriander, Event Horizon, it is so damn trippy. Like it's
Really?
like yeah, in a good way. Like it is
Yeah.
a trippy movie. It is creepy. It's like what they
Like
what
I've
they joke
seen The
around.
Abyss. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's totally it's different than The
Oh.
Abyss. The
yeah.
Abyss is a It's a totally different type of movie.
Is
Event
this like in
Horizon,
space or something? Is that up in space?
Yeah, this is
well,
in
Event
space.
Horizon, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
That's what I thought.
it's like what they call Hellraiser in space.
Yeah, I've heard you describe it as that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Huh.
know what I mean if you watch it.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Right, Kill? Kill's laughing.
Because the Abyss is like a family film compared
Yes.
to
Yes.
this
And
is
and, and and
whew,
and we don't say that like, or at least I don't say that negatively. The
no.
Abyss is more of um it is more like a family film, I would say. You know what I'm saying? But Event Horizon, it gets right down to it, man. It is literally
Well,
like
just how you
Hellraiser in
mentioned, like,
space.
just how you said trippy, just that,
Yeah.
like, some of those underwater scenes with, the alien or whatever the fuck it is. Oops, whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, it's both are good though. Both are good, but they're totally different. They're totally different.
Yeah.
Russell saying you would like Event Horizon Coriander. Yeah, I think she would too. I
All
do too.
right.
I do too. All right, let's go into our next spots. Event Horizon makes it into the number 9 seed. Wow, I just didn't see that happen. Nathan saying never seen Event Horizon. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Okay. All right, let me just pull up our list here. So, what do we have left? We have Nightbreed. We've got Child's Play 2. We've got H2O. We've got In the Mouth of Madness. We've got Mimic. We've got Dracula. We've got The People Under the Stairs. Event Horizon just made it. We've got The Sixth Sense. We've got Audition. Army of Darkness. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Cape Fear. And Urban Legend. And of course, it already made it. Okay. So, Kill, what do we need? I'm gonna be honest. There's one of these movies I'm really surprised that hasn't made the list yet, and and no, I really do mean it. And especially in the polls. And again, when we do these polls, we have 4 choices. So it's tough, man, because all these movies are pretty damn good. But there's one movie that hasn't made it yet that I'm like, wow, that's kind of interesting. So, Kill, while these guys are voting in the live chat, what do you think needs to come on here next?
Oh man, and we're kind of running out of spots here, man.
We are.
Once again, I got to ride for Bram Stoker. I got to
Okay.
Yes.
Dracula, man.
Right?
Wow. Okay. You're
Yeah.
holding on. Okay. You're holding on.
I gotta.
Coriander.
I'm right with you, man. Yep.
All right, man. Let's see. Nathan saying Child's Play 2. JJ saying Urban Legend. Russell saying Urban Legend. Brandon saying Audition. There we go with Audition. Wow. All right. Unstable saying Child's Play 2. Okay. Just another horror fan in the chat saying Cape Fear. Echo is saying Dracula. All right. Wow. So far here, we have a tie. We have a tie between Child's Play 2 and Urban Legend. This is crazy.
What?
Well, wait a minute. No, a 3-way tie because Jim's coming in with Dracula. All
All
right.
right,
Jim
Jim.
saved the day. All right. So look.
Nice.
All right. So listen, Coriander, I'm gonna throw this to you as a question.
Oh no.
We have a
Hey,
3-way
can't we like put it on the wheel? Spin the wheel?
Okay, I was just about to say, do you guys want to break the tie or do you want to put it on the wheel? It's a 3-way tie between Dracula,
Spin the
Urban
wheel.
Legend,
Spin
and
the
Child's Play
wheel.
2.
Okay.
Okay.
Spin the wheel, make a deal.
All right.
Right?
Let me set that up real quick. All right. Let me just set that up real quick. So we've got Urban Legend. We've got Child's Play 2. And we have Dracula. So this is going to be interesting. All right. Okay. All right. Let me just pull that up here. Let's see. The wheel, the wheel, the wheel. Brandon said, the wheel of fortune. Hey, Denisha, what's going on? Good to see you. And again, if you guys haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. It helps to support us. Russell or Denisha, if you can keep track of that, that'd be great. Okay, so so listen, man, I'm moving as quick as I can. Trust me. No, nobody's trying to move quicker than me. All right, guys. So
Okay,
we
wait
have
a minute.
What?
No, continue. Hurry up. Quick,
Okay.
you gotta spin it.
We've got Urban Legend, Dracula, and
Dude.
Child's Play 2. Okay, so here we
Hit
go,
it.
guys.
Oh no. I knew it. I
Urban
knew
Legend
it, dude.
wins.
All right.
Urban Legend makes it.
It's a good movie.
It is a good movie.
But
Listen,
Dracula's better. Come on, man.
well, but that's what I'm saying, man. Number one, I'm surprised that Urban Legend wasn't in this sooner, but also Dracula. Like those are two movies, and there's one other movie too. Then I'm like, wow, man, this movie hasn't
So
made it
then
yet. This is
Dracula's like
absolutely
next,
crazy.
right? It's just gonna automatically go on the next slot, right?
Let me just
Since
pull
we're gonna
this
play
up.
it like that.
If only, right?
What do you mean?
Let's
Didn't you
see.
do that in like the very first bracket we did?
I can't remember
I
what we
think
did in the first
so.
bracket, man. Do you, do you know,
So
do
I
you know
think
how much
so.
these like run into each other? All right.
So you
So
should put it
Urban
up
Legend.
there.
Hold on one second. Let me just pull
There's
this up
one
here.
spot left.
No. There's multiple spots left.
Okay. Oh,
JJ
3,
said, "Woohoo!" That's funny.
4. All right.
All right. So let me just write this in. So Urban Legend made it. Wow, man. All right. Kill, what do you think? I mean, you're okay with that? You kind of alluded to that.
I'm good with that because it's funny. Like my memories of Urban Legend is it just kind of came out at that time where everything was like kind of trying to do the "I know what you did last summer" kind of thing, and it kind of did its own little thing and had a very interesting villain that I didn't see coming. So yeah,
That's a good point.
yeah.
That is a good point. All right. Let me just make this a little bit bigger here. All right. Okay. So let's see. Urban Legend has made it to the number 10 spot. Okay. So we've got a couple more. We're actually coming right down to the end of this, man. That's what we're doing. Okay, guys. M85 said, no, Chucky, not yet. Child's Play didn't win. And Nathan, Denisha came in after we called it. So I want to explain to you guys. So that's why I'm saying when we tell you guys to vote, although I know there's a lag in the live chat, have you guys vote as soon as you can. But if you come in late, there's nothing I can do about it because otherwise we'd be here all day. So, all right, let me just pull up what we have left. This is literally crazy. All right, so we've got and remind me if I'm repeating any of these, Kill. We've got Cape Fear. We've got I Know What You Did Last Summer. We've got Army of Darkness. We've got Audition. The Sixth Sense. Event Horizon made it. We've got The People Under the Stairs. We've got Dracula. We've got Mimic. We've got In the Mouth of Madness. We've got H2O. We've got Child's Play 2. And we've got Nightbreed. That's what we've got left on the list. So have you guys vote for one of only those movies that were mentioned. Kill. What do we got, man? What do we got?
How many spots do we have left?
We've got 6 spots left.
Wow. I'm gonna stick with Bram Stoker's, man. I need it to get in there, and not only do I need it in there, it should be higher.
Dude, that's so funny you said it like that because I was thinking it really should. But, again, this is why this is so interesting as a community thing because
Oh
we're
yeah.
literally voting, and in some cases, like with the last one, we're going by chance, like spinning wheels and stuff. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Coriander, what about you?
Dracula.
Why?
Why?
I'm just
Because
I'm
it's
just curious, man.
curious. I've said it multiple times.
I know.
I
I'm
mean,
just
you've
messing
got
with you. I'm just
Hora,
messing
it's
with
a
you.
love story, and I mean, it got me crying at the end. So if a horror movie can do that, come on, man.
Okay.
That's good.
And it's got
Okay.
Keanu. Come
All
on.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Nathan's going with Child's Play 2. Brandon's going with In the Mouth of Madness. All right. John Carpenter getting some love. Unstable going with In the Mouth of Madness. Just another horror fan going with Child's Play 2. Jason's going with In the Mouth of Madness. Uh-oh. Can we do it? Russell's going with In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh.
Denisha's going with Child's Play. Echo's going with Dracula.
Nice.
Wow. All right. All right. Um, well, this is looking pretty tight there. We've got 3 for in the Mouth of Madness, and it looks as though we have 2 for Child's Play. We've got 2 for Child's Play. Actually, no, 3. 3 for Child's Play, 3 for In the Mouth of Madness. Okay. All right. Jim's going with Dracula. All right, so we've got 2 for Dracula. Can we get another one? Can we? And JJ's going for Dracula. All right. Damn, we got it
Nice.
again. It's a 3-way tie. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Wow.
do it. We're gonna do it the easy way. We've got 3 choices. We've got Child's Play 2. We've got In the Mouth of Madness, and we've got Dracula. So I'm assuming Kill. You're gonna
Mhm.
go with Dracula, and you
Yes.
too, Coriander.
Yes.
Okay, then Dracula is going to go in. There we go. That was easy. That was easy. Wow, but that was
All
pretty
right.
cool. We had that another 3-way tie. I think this is the first time that we've had multiple ties
Yeah.
with a live chat vote. Very, very interesting. Okay. Now, Kel, let me ask you this. You were
Mhm.
saying that you were surprised about where it's falling. Where would you have put Dracula for a seed? Where do you
Um,
think it should have gone? Because now it's going to 11, so that's
Dang.
where it's going to go. But where do you think it should have gone?
I mean, it should have at least been on the last episode,
Okay.
in that top 8, for, for
Okay.
for me personally.
All right. Okay. What about you, Coriander? Where do you think Dracula should have gone if you could have
I was
controlled it?
thinking right around 6.
Okay. All right. Very, very interesting. All right. Okay. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have everyone in the chat. We're going to do this easy as well. We're going to have you guys between Child's Play 2 and In the Mouth of Madness. We're going to vote between those two. We're going to make this easy. Okay? So, and Jason was saying, and guys, I'm counting this alone. So, whatever I count, it goes because I could have done this myself from the beginning, but I'm not. I'm having polls. I'm having you guys help too. So we're just going to keep going with it. So you guys can vote right now between In the Mouth of Madness and Child's Play 2. We're going to vote between those two. All right, Kill.
Yes.
Between In the Mouth of Madness and Child's Play 2, which one are you going to go with?
Uh, this is an easy one for me. I'm going with
Ooh, it is.
In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh, okay.
I love In the Mouth of Madness, and
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Coriander, what about you?
I have to say the same. In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh, okay. All right. That's interesting. Okay, guys. So we're gonna have you guys vote between those two, In the Mouth of Madness and Child's Play 2. Let's see. Jim's going with Child's Play 2. Nathan's going with Child's Play 2. Unstable's going with Child's Play 2. All right, so that's 3. We got Brandon with In the Mouth of Madness. And then we got Russell and the rest of you guys going with Child's Play 2. All right. Denisha saying I can help. Definitely, yeah. If you can count it and do it quickly, that would help because I'm counting it and controlling multiple screens at once. So it looks like Child's Play 2 is. And by the way, guys, just to also say this to you guys, and I know some of you guys here in the live chat voted in the polls, and also for some of you guys that are channel members and Patreon members, definitely keep an eye out on the community tabs because that's how we got quite a few of these as far as where they landed was from the polls. So, all right. So Child's Play 2 is going to make it. It's going to make it. We've got Child's Play 2 at the 12th spot. Let me just put this in. All right. So, Kill, when was the last time you seen Child's Play 2, or what do you think of it as a movie?
It's been a while since I've seen that one, but
Okay.
I just remember, of course, liking the original more.
Okay.
So yeah, and once again, between these two, for me, In the Mouth of Madness, that's just some nightmare fuel.
Yeah, that's true, man. I do agree with that. Coriander, we just did Child's Play 2 not too long ago, and ironically, we're doing Child's Play 3 tomorrow. What do you think about Child's Play 2?
I mean, it's okay. The factory scene is pretty good.
Okay.
But I definitely
Yeah.
like the original also better than,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me just pull this up. Hey, Melissa. Melissa's in the chat. All right. Okay. Let's go with what we need to put on the list next. Okay. Let's see. We've got Nightbreed. And for you guys in the chat, start voting now. We're going to start with these right now. We've got Nightbreed that is left. Child's Play 2 just made it. We've got H2O. We've got In the Mouth of Madness. We've got Mimic. We've got Dracula. We've got The People Under the Stairs. Event Horizon made it. We've got The Sixth Sense. We've got Audition. We've got Army of Darkness. We've got I Know What You Did Last Summer. We've got Cape Fear, and Urban Legend made it, and it did as well. All right, Kill.
Dracula hasn't made it? I thought it did.
Oh, did it? Oh, I'm sorry. Dracula did make it. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, man.
Let me know that. Let me know that as I'm reading it. Like I said, I've got 5 screens going on, guys.
Okay.
So help me
All
out
right.
as I'm doing it.
I just
All right.
did.
So Dracula did make it. All right. So we'll have you guys. So Kill, what do we need next? So Dracula did make it. So don't count that, guys. Kill, what do we need to go on next?
I'm just gonna switch it up and let's get some H2O in there, man.
All right, we're going. I like how you say that. We got to get Michael in there, right? I like that. What do you think, Coriander?
I'm going Nightbreed. Nightbreed has to make this list, man. Honestly,
what if it doesn't? I know.
That's gonna suck.
I know. Okay, let's do this count. Hopefully, this will work out easily. Again, whoever's in the chat, whether it's Denisha or Russell, help out with the count if you could. We got Polar in the chat too. What's going on?
Hey.
Good to see you. All right, so here we go, guys. And if you guys can remember this too, keeping a count in your head, let me know. Okay, so we've got H2O. Melissa's going with H2O. Echo is going with Dracula. Nathan's going with H2O. All right, here we go. Denisha's going with I Know What You Did Last Summer. Echo is going with H2O. All right, so we've got 3. Wait a minute, hold on. Echo, you can only vote once.
But he voted for Dracula, which is
I know.
already
I know.
So he should get another vote.
Yeah, so he's going
Honestly,
with
that one shouldn't
H2.
account.
Right. So
Yeah.
he's going with H2O. All right.
Yeah.
So far we've got 3 for H2O. All right, we'll keep track of that. Unstable going with I Know What You Did Last Summer. Jim's going with I Know What You Did Last Summer. Russell's going with H2O. Um, JJ's going with In the Mouth of Madness. Jason's going with Nightbreed. James going with The Sixth Sense. Wow. And James, yes, we call Cape Fear a horror movie. That's why it's on the list. We've got just another horror fan. Just vote, guys. just another horror fan going with The
It
Sixth
looks like
Sense.
H2O has it.
H2O for Polar. Let's see. Yeah, H2O does. Wow. All
They have
right.
like 6 or something like that.
Yeah. Sid's other cousin in the chat. Welcome. Don't forget that like button. It will help to support us, guys. Wow. So H2O makes it.
Yeah.
H2O made it.
This
This
is the
is
way.
absolute. Did you what?
This is the way.
All right, look, talk to me, man, because obviously we went through the whole Halloween franchise. We talk a lot of Halloween on this channel. Remind people, because I'm sure several of these folks probably did not see our H2O episode. What do you think about H2O Kill?
I mean, it's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, it came out at that weird time where they were trying to, figure out what they wanted to do, and
Yes.
with especially with certain legacy characters like Jamie Lee Curtis's character.
Yes.
But other than having LL Cool J in it, it was good.
Preach, bro. Listen, H2O, it's a good Halloween movie. It's a good horror movie. So I'm not surprised that it makes this list. Although I gotta admit, man, these are falling in weird order. Some of these. So for you guys that just jumped in, let's take a look at the bracket. Let's see what we got here. So let's go over this real quick because we've got 3 spots left, man. This is crazy. All right. So in the number 1 spot, we got Candyman. Number 2, we got Scream 2. In the 3rd spot, we have From Dusk Till Dawn. 4th seed is Wes Craven's New Nightmare. 5th seed is Blair Witch. 6th seed is Tremors. 7th seed is Misery. 8th seed is It. Now that's kind of interesting, man. We got 2 Stephen King movies back to back. And to have them both on the list, that's pretty cool. 9th seed, we've got Event Horizon. 10th seed, we've got Urban Legend. Urban Legend made it. I was actually surprised it was that low. 11th seed is Bram Stoker's Dracula. 12th seed is Child's Play 2. And the 13th seed, Michael Audrey Myers, coming in strong. He says, I don't care what decade it is. I'm going to be in this list. So in the 13th spot, we've got Halloween H2O. Wow. All right. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. All right. Okay. Let's see. Michael saying Halloween 6 is better than H2O. Wow. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. All right. Let's figure out what we're going to get in these last 3. We've got 3 more. It's pretty crazy, man. All right. Let's pull this up. These are what we have next. We'll have you guys vote as soon as you can. That way we can count them. And once we count them, it's done. No matter what, no matter if anyone else comes in after that, once we count it, it's done. Okay. So we've got Cape Fear. We have I Know What You Did Last Summer. We've got Army of Darkness. We've got Audition. We've got The Sixth Sense. We've got The People Under the Stairs. We've got Mimic. We've got In the Mouth of Madness. H2O just made it. Child's Play 2 already made it. And we've got Nightbreed. Okay. Kill. We're down to the last 3 spots. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with In the Mouth of Madness.
All right. I agree. I'm agreeing with you on that. That's got to make the list, man. JJ
Yeah.
agrees. JJ agreeing with that. Jim also agreeing with it. Unstable's coming in with audition. Jason, I'm sorry, actually, Jim was saying, I know what you did last summer. Okay, so we've got one for In the Mouth of Madness, one for I Know What You Did Last Summer, one for audition. Jason's coming in with Mouth of Madness. Russell is coming in with In the Mouth of Madness. Let's see. Echo's coming in with Army of Darkness. Nathan saying, I Know What You Did Last Summer. James going with The Sixth Sense. Polar's going with I Know What You Did Last Summer. Melissa's going with Army of Darkness. Wow, this is really getting interesting. Just Another Horror Fan going with The Sixth Sense. Uh, Sid's going with I Know What You Did Last Summer. Wow. Denisha's going with I Know What You Did Last Summer. Brandon's going with Army of Darkness. This is crazy, man. And hey, we got a super chat. All right.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. And our good friend, Big Child of the Corn, $2. And I Know What You Did Last Summer, saying, gotta make it. All right. Well, it actually looks like it might. I'm going to recount this for you guys in the chat. For Denisha, Russell, if you guys can recount that, it looks like I Know What You Did Last Summer might win it. But we do have a few for, wow, and we do have a few for Army of Darkness and In the Mouth of Madness too. All right, let me just go through this a few times. Last summer. Yeah, it looks like I Know What You Did Last Summer is the winner. Yep, it is.
It is, but
It
did you
may.
ask me who I wanted for it to vote for it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Who would you have said? Listen, man, don't mess with me. Seriously.
Well,
Who
I'm
would you
just
have voted
saying.
for?
I mean, I need to
Well,
vote. I'm gonna say Army of Darkness.
wow. You would have said Army. Okay. All right. All right. Army of Darkness. Why would you go with Army of Darkness over Dracula?
I thought Dracula's on there.
I'm sorry, it is. Or Nightbreed. That was the last one that you had said, Nightbreed.
Yeah, because even though I vote for it,
Uh-huh.
after hearing all that, I know it wouldn't count. So I thought I'd try to make it count. And I like Nightbreed, and I tried earlier to get
Yeah.
Nightbreed on this list, but it didn't work. So hey, man,
Yeah.
I'll try
All
again.
right. All
So
right.
did my vote count for anything or no? Is it still I Know What You Did Last Summer?
It looks like I Know What You Did Last Summer made it.
Shit.
So let me just say, and by the way, and also Anthony, thank you so much for that super chat. We really do appreciate it, man. You know, you didn't even have to do that to vote, but we appreciate it because it really helps the channel and it really shows huge appreciation. Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate it. And it looks as though it did help because I Know What You Did Last Summer. It looks like it made the list. Kill. Now, what do you think of that? Do you have any opinion on I Know What You Did Last Summer in general? You know, should it have made it or what?
You know, I've never really been a big fan of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I really don't have much of a dog in the fight. But if it did get on this list, it does deserve to be at the bottom.
Okay. All right. All right. What about you, Coriander? I mean, we talked about it not too long ago on Slasher Movie Club. What do you think of I Know What You Did Last Summer?
I mean, it's okay. I've seen it quite a bit. So at this point, I'm like, I would have been okay if it didn't make this list. So
Really? Not out of 16 movies? Wow.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, there's some other ones that, should be there that aren't.
Yeah.
And Nightbreed is one of them, damn it.
Hey, I agree too. But as we know, there are a lot of people that just don't know Nightbreed. You know, it's
well, they
definitely
need
one
to
of those
watch
cult.
Nightbreed because you're seriously missing out on something.
I do think Nightbreed is an amazing movie, and like when we did our
Yeah.
our stream on it, you know, we tried.
It's one of my favorite
man.
Clive Barker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, guys, so we got 2 spots left. It's really getting down to the wire here. So I Know What You Did Last Summer is in the 14th spot. We've got the 15th and the 16th spot left. That's all that we've got. So we're going to have you guys in the live chat vote as soon as you see the movie that you want to make the list. Let's see what we've got left. We've got Nightbreed. We've got that left. We've got In the Mouth of Madness is still in there. It's still in there. We've got, hold on one second. We've got Mimic. We've got The People Under the Stairs. We've got The Sixth Sense. We've got Audition. We've got Army of Darkness. And I Know What You Did Last Summer Just made it. We've got Cape Fear. And Urban Legend made it as well, and so did it. Okay, Kill. What are we getting on there? We got 2 spots left. Only 2 left.
Man. Well, it seems like every time I vote for In the Mouth of Madness, it doesn't do anything. So I'm gonna just go for one that's near and dear to my heart. I don't think it's gonna make it, but to hell with it. Audition.
Oh, all right.
I love Audition, and it is truly nightmare fuel.
Yes, indeed. Coriander, what are we going with?
Army of Darkness.
Okay. Good choice. JJ's going with In the Mouth of Madness. Jim's going with Nightbreed. So we got a vote for Nightbreed. There you go. Nathan's going with People Under the Stairs. All right. Unstable's going with Army of Darkness. Let's see. James going with The Sixth Sense. We got The Sixth Sense. Just Another Horror Fan going with The Sixth Sense. Wow. Polar's going with Army of Darkness. Okay, so now it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting here. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds to vote. Echo, it already made it, so it's already on there. Which it deserves to be. And plus, because of the fact we got 2 Stephen King adaptations, pretty cool. Denisha's going with Audition. All right. Wow. It'd be interesting if Audition makes it. All right. So far, it looks like we've got a tie between. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. No, we do. We do have a tie so far between Army of Darkness and The Sixth Sense. And In the Mouth of Madness. Brandon's coming in with In the Mouth of Madness. So we've got 2 for In the Mouth of Madness. We've got 2 for Army of Darkness. And we have 2 for The Sixth Sense. And The Sixth Sense is going ahead. And then Army of Darkness is coming back. Wow. That's crazy. So far it looks as though Army of Darkness and The Sixth Sense are tied. Wow. I didn't see that.
I have, including my vote, I counted 6 Army of Darkness.
All right, let me go through it again here. Let's see. Russell's going with Army of Darkness. Polar's going with Army of Darkness. Unstable's going with Army of Darkness. All right, so that's 3. So you're 4.
And Melissa, did you count Melissa? She's Army of Darkness.
Coming up. Okay,
Echo's
now
Army of Darkness.
Oh, I don't even have it coming up yet. Maybe it's still lagging. I might still be behind.
So I'm telling you, Army of Darkness looks like it's got it.
Wow, you're really pushing that, huh?
I'm just counting what I see.
I might be lagging behind. Okay. I don't even have Melissa down for Army of Darkness, really.
Yeah,
Wow.
man, she has it. That's what I see.
Okay. All right. Denisha's saying that it wins. All right. Army of Darkness. Wow. Okay. It happened. Okay. I'm fine with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Coriander, tell me, because you've been talking a lot of Army of Darkness these last 2 weeks. What about Army of Darkness
Oh
do
boy.
you enjoy so much?
I mean, oh, that movie, from what I hear, it kind of gets shit on, and I enjoyed it.
Really?
Um, yeah, and
Hmm.
I don't know, it's different. You're in a different time period. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's still Ash with his chainsaw, but come on, man, his car goes with him, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a fun one.
It is. It
Yeah,
is a fun one. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I think it has its following though. You know.
Oh yeah,
Um.
totally. I'm not saying it doesn't.
You know.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying that, from what I've heard, just from what I've heard.
Yeah. Okay.
But
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So we made it. Brandon saying, "I love Army of Darkness." Nathan said, "I'm disappointed. I'm the only one that voted for People Under the Stairs." I know, man. People Under the Stairs is a great movie, but again, we're just that's the fun of it, but it also can be the frustration. Is like what movies are going to
Mhm.
get in, and it's totally by voting and sometimes by chance if we have to spin the wheel. So yeah, James saying Army of Darkness is the most fun Evil Dead movie to watch. I can agree
Yeah.
with that. There's no doubt about that. They definitely had a lot of fun with it.
So what do
No
we have,
doubt.
like 2 slots left?
Nope, we've got
One.
one slot
Oh,
left, the
oh my
16th
God,
seed.
dude. Can we
Well,
just
that's
pick it and go Nightbreed? Just us three vote, and we all vote for Nightbreed.
oh man, man,
Democracy manifest.
I was
I'm
just about to say,
trying,
man,
and like,
we could have just made this whole list ourselves, but
we
the
could have,
idea
but we
was to
didn't. But now I
was
think
right.
this very last slot should be us.
What do you
Should be
think, Kel?
us.
Should it be us? We
I,
can do that if you
no,
guys want.
no. Look, look.
Dude,
Power to the people. Give the people.
the people have
The
spoken
people
many, many
Control
shall
your
times.
city.
restore.
The
Damn
police will
it.
survive as they learn true
Oh,
justice. This
shit.
city, it will endure.
Oh, come on
Gotham
now.
will
Come
survive.
on.
Okay, let me stop. All right.
Yes,
So,
please.
all right. So, look, how about this? Let's let's see what the chat says. And if it's
Oh
absolutely
God.
bonkers crazy, then we'll see what we think. But Kill, for you, and I can go through the list again. So this is what we got left, guys. For you guys
Okay.
in the live chat, let's get ready to vote right now. So anyone that has voted before
Nightbreed.
now,
Nightbreed. Nightbreed.
exactly. What's up, Katie?
Sorry.
Katie's in the chat.
Hey.
Okay, so we're gonna start right now after Katie's comment. So you guys don't start yet.
Katie, vote Nightbreed. Katie. Nightbreed.
Stop it,
Nightbreed.
man. So this is what we got left, so that people can hopefully remember this. All right, so this is what we got left. We've got Caden Fear.
Nightbreed.
We've got Audition. We've got The Sixth Sense. We've got The People Under the Stairs. We've got Mimic. We've got In the Mouth of Madness. And Nightbreed. Those are all that we have left. Okay. Russell's going with Nightbreed. That's where we're starting. Okay, this is for the final
Well,
spot.
okay, yes. I was gonna say you can't forget Russell. Okay.
Yeah, so Russell is starting this off. Like last time, I don't know if I was lagging, but it didn't show up. And all of the votes didn't. The picks didn't show up in my live chat. All right. So, Kill, are you down with making Nightbreed the final spot? Is that what you would have gone with?
Uh, my vote is in the mouth of madness.
Okay. All right. So Coriander. So obviously Coriander, you're going with Nightbreed over In the Mouth of Madness, right? That's where you're going with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why you say it like that?
Because it doesn't look like it's gonna go this way.
Really? Okay, well let's find out.
Yeah,
Russell is with
man.
Nightbreed. So let's
That's
keep a count on
sad.
this. So you guys help me with it. Russell's going with Nightbreed. JJ is going with In the Mouth of Madness. All right. We've got Unstable going with Mimic. Holy
Really?
crap. There we go. Brandon's going with In the Mouth of Madness. Echo's going with Nightbreed. So we've got a tie. James going with The Sixth Sense. Hey, man. Good to see you. One of our other channel members. All right. Denisha's going with Nightbreed. Just another horror fan going with Nightbreed. Okay, so Nightbreed
Nice.
is
Thank you,
ahead.
man.
Okay, so listen, we're gonna give you guys just a few more seconds, and then we're gonna call it no matter what. So if you haven't started voting, you already should have, but let's do it. Jim's going with People Under the Stairs. Sid's going with The Sixth Sense.
All
All
right.
right.
Katie did Nightbreed. All right,
Katie did
girl.
Nightbreed. So it looks like
Nice.
Nightbreed is going to make it. It looks like Nightbreed is going to make it. Melissa went with People Under the Stairs. We're calling it. It's Nightbreed.
Yes, it's over.
It's
No.
Nightbreed. You're like, yay!
Holes are shut. They're shut.
The- oh my god. Are you happy about it?
Oh my God. That just, yes, yes. It takes the place of two movies that are on this list that should not be here. So that made it
Well,
all worth it. Yes.
Oh,
all right. Well, we'll save that for another day. But okay, so
Never.
Nightbreed made it. This list is crazy, man. This list
Now
is
it's time to
absolutely
fill it
crazy.
out.
I,
The fun
you know,
begins.
yeah, I gotta admit, man, I would have never, if I had done this, I would have never done it. I would have never ever done it this way. And Denisha, thank you for helping out. Nightbreed did win. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's take a look at this thing real quick. Wayne's in the chat, and by the way, if you guys haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. It helps to support us. Um, Polar said, "Gonna check out Nightbreed now. It's on Tubi. Yeah, check it out,
Oh,
Polar.
nice.
It,
Enjoy. Yeah.
put it. Look, let me
It's
just
a
say
great
this, and
movie.
yeah, and we're having fun with this and playing around and stuff like that. But seriously, Nightbreed should be on this list. I think it should be higher.
Hmm.
It is a
Higher.
very creative movie, very
Yeah.
imaginative, and it's still to this
Yeah.
day is very different. And
Midian. Go
that's
Midian.
that is something that is really it's hard to say for a lot of movies that it has a lot of
Yeah.
creativity even after all
Yeah.
this time. All right, so
Yeah.
let's look at this list here, man. This is what we got, guys. And the bracket, all the wings are finished now. But for the 90s, we had Candyman at number 1, Scream 2 in number 2, and number 3 we had From Dusk Till Dawn. Number 4 we had Wes Craven's New Nightmare. And the 5th spot we have The Blair Witch Project. 6th spot is Tremors. 7th spot is Misery. 8th spot is It. 9th spot is Event Horizon. In the 10th spot we've got Urban Legend. In the 11th spot we've got Bram Stoker's Dracula. In the 12th spot, we've got Child's Play 2. In the 13th spot, Michael Audrey Myers is still hanging in there, guys. Every decade, it was pretty cool. Well, almost every decade. But 14th spot, we've got I Know What You Did Last Summer. That was the movie I was talking about earlier. I was so surprised that it did not get higher. I just was so surprised. 15th spot, we've got Army of Darkness. And in the final spot, the 16th spot, Nightbreed by Clive Barker made it in there. It's
Yeah, it did.
crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. Kill.
Mhm.
Any particular comment? It can be on this wing or the others, because now we finally finished it. We've got the 70s, we've got the 80s, we've got the 90s, and we've got the 2000s. And this is looking really interesting. The 2000s and the 80s is in one side of the bracket, and then we've got the 70s and the 90s on the other side.
I mean, it's each of these lists, are they're pretty strong. They're
Yeah.
pretty strong. I still think that 70s bracket is just like murderer's row over there. Like,
Right?
it's like, damn,
That's
like the all-star team a little bit.
yeah, I agree, man. That 70s list, man, that's like that dude that's giving you the evil eye and you kind of get chills when you see him. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree, man. That 70s list, I mean, look, we got uh Black Christmas, Carrie, we've got The Omen, we've got Dawn of the Dead, Amityville, Alice Sweet Alice, The Last House on the Left, Phantasm, Wicker Man. I mean, the 70s is not playing around, man. It really isn't. Just saying those movies is like, wow, crazy.
Mhm.
Coriander, what do you think?
I'm just, glad it's over and I just want to fill it out now.
What do you what what do you think of that 70s list? Because I mean, you're a big 70s horror fan. Do you think that
Oh
70s
yeah,
list is like really power packed or what?
it's 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 gonna be I think the tough one of the toughest ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too,
Yeah.
man. I
Yeah.
think so too. Wow, man. All right. Well, hey, for you guys in the chat, we appreciate you guys helping out so much. But I also want to take a second to also thank our channel members and also our Patreon members, because you guys also
Mhm.
helped out with some of the voting and also helping out with listing some of these movies and all those types of things. And without you guys helping out, this would have been a much longer process. So, again, if you guys haven't checked out our Patreon or if you are looking to be a channel member, please do so. And we have exclusive get togethers and streams and so forth. And but we appreciate you guys helping out with us so much. Um,
Mhm.
Polar saying, I never hear peeps talk about Alice Sweet Alice. I love it. Right? Yeah. And man, when we did our episode on Slasher Movie Club, there were a lot of people that hadn't heard of it. It's a great movie, a fantastic old school movie. Definitely a great one. And I'm so glad it made the list. I think that was one of the big surprises in the 70s wing that made the list. I was so happy. Um, Now, just to let you guys know what we're going to do, at least the game plan as of right now. So keep a look on our community tabs. Just another horror fan was saying, are we going to post the bracket? What we're going to do is we are going to post it for you guys that also are Patreon or channel members. Keep a lookout through there. I'll be contacting you guys as well. And we're going to try to make this a really interesting community exercise. Kill's going to fill this out on his own without letting me or Coriander know what's going on. Same thing with Coriander and same thing with me. And what we're going to do is we're going to come back together and we're basically going to compare what we have filled out for this bracket, which I'm telling you right now, man, I think
Mm.
that this is the most fun part about it, is the fact that even for you two, I don't know what you guys would pick at the end of the day, because all of these are really good movies. And it's also the
Mhm.
reason, and I'm so surprised it wasn't asked tonight. I shouldn't even do it, but I'm gonna say it. And this is the reason why movies like Halloween 78 or Silence of the Lambs or An American Werewolf in London were not put on this list, because if they were, then I would know pretty much how Coriander's list would go and I would know how Killian's list would go, because those are our favorite films. So this is going to be fun, man.
Mhm.
Really, really is. Nathan, yeah, Alice Sweet Alice is a great one. Denisha, thank you for putting the link in the chat. That's our link for our Patreon. Also, we have our channel membership is back up. So definitely, if you would like to, and if you can, definitely try to help support the channel. It helps us to come on and do streams like this rather than just uploading videos. And gives us a chance to hang out with you guys. And we also do exclusive stuff too. Thank you, Wayne. And Val's in the chat. What's up, Val? Hope you
Hey.
had a fun vacay. Yeah, yeah. And Brandon saying, do we all do our own rankings of the list night? Yes. And I'm going to be getting in touch with you guys, Brandon, especially for you guys with Patreon and channel members. You guys will be the first to hear about that. For the rest of you guys, keep a lookout on our community tab and also in other live streams coming up. We have a couple of big streams coming down the pike. So it'll definitely be within the next couple of days. I'll let you guys know how we're going to get this out to you guys too. Keep a lookout on social media as well on my Instagram. Um, Val saying, I missed you guys this weekend. Oh, we missed you too, Val. We
All
missed you
right.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dan saying, see you guys tomorrow. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be fun. Anyways, guys, but let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Anytime you have questions or thoughts, especially with this, it's been a lot of great movies we talked about, but there were movies that did not make the list. It's absolutely crazy. And that's true of each decade. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps to support us, and we'd really, really appreciate it. And we will catch you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace out.
Ouch.